And, of course, the right-wing excuse machine is pumped up. Not only do we have Hurricane Sandy relief events are, of course, inherently pro-Obama. We all know that. Bruce Springsteen. What is his connection to New Jersey?
And where does he come from?
Yeah,
Who
I
is
mean,
this
what
guy?
is this? Bon Jovi just comes out of nowhere, all of a sudden is interested in New Jersey. But now we're also seeing the conservatives try and start the narrative that somehow, because Hurricane Sandy hit New Jersey and New York and the mid-Atlantic states, that somehow this is going to throw the election to President Obama, because Mitt Romney was doing so great last week when all the stories were about what? Murdoch, right? About, illegitimate rape and about you can't get what I don't even know what Murdoch said now. Like, you got to search the.
No, Murdoch said that if you're pregnant during a rape, that's God's gift.
Yeah, God's gift. Yeah. Really, really unfortunate for Mitt Romney that they couldn't continue to run on that ticket. Now, we know his numbers. He got a momentary blip after the first debate. But we also know that go and look at every Ohio poll since at least August, maybe before. If you can find more than two that Rasmussen, who's completely nobody takes seriously, showed Romney in the lead versus the 10 that showed Obama in the lead, good luck to you. Mitt Romney never had any momentum, but God knows he definitely wanted to continue to talk about that you can't get pregnant if you rape thing unless God intends it. And so here's Haley Barbour trying to roll out this old chestnut. The reason why Romney's going to lose is, of course, because of hurricanes have a natural and an obvious liberal bias.
But Katie, that wasn't the best thing that happened to Barack Obama this week. The hurricane is what broke Romney's momentum.
You think that as well?
I don't think there's any question about it. Any day that the news media is not talking about jobs and the economy, taxes and spending, deficit and debt, Obamacare and energy is a good day for Barack Obama. When you had a blackout, on all of those issues.
Let's talk about this. Now, I've been a frequent critic of President Obama's on all of these issues, but it seems to me that the president would want to talk about the fact that we added 170,000 jobs last week. The president's going to want to talk about the fact that the unemployment rate is below 8%. The president's going to want to talk about that in Ohio he saved hundreds of thousands of jobs with the car auto bailout. And the idea that the networks are talking about debt and deficit in the first place is ridiculous. We should be borrowing more money now. That in itself is an inherent bias. Because, of course, the extremely wealthy in this country want us to tackle our debt and deficit because it helps all of their investments. And it also is a good excuse for them to dismantle things like Social Security and Medicare. So Haley Barbour's talking out of his big orifice. And but it's interesting to see what excuses we're going to be hearing from the right wing. This is just one of them. One is, of course, from Eric Erickson that we heard about, was that we're all going to die in a fiery apocalypse anyways, more or less. So it doesn't matter. Haley Barbour's talking now about the hurricane, of course, is what really did it. And then Rush Limbaugh on Wednesday will be talking about it's because he wasn't conservative enough. I was telling you people this, blah, blah, blah. Even though that to the extent that Mitt Romney got any type of bump after that first debate, it was because he moved to the left of Obama on half the issues. So, sorry, Haley. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.